You may have seen them around, or you have ever flown in one of them. KLM aircraft in a special Asia livery. The crown is removed from the KLM logo, and you can look at the plane from all sides, but you won't be able to find a Dutch flag. What is the reason behind this special livery? And are there other airlines with this kind of special Asia aircraft? Let's Talk Aviation. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. This really helps the channel grow and makes it easier for others to find. For the reasons behind the special Asia livery, we must go back to 1995. Without getting too deep into politics, you may know that the People's Republic of China does not recognize Taiwan, also known as the Republic of China, but rather sees it as a breakaway province. This led to the decision by China to ban foreign national carriers from flying to Taiwan if they also flew to mainland China. For many, it's economically infeasible to keep operating to a country with 24 million potential customers if it would cut them off from one of the largest aviation markets, China, with 1.4 billion citizens. While some airlines stopped their service to Taiwan, many decided to create a subsidiary to keep operating to both Taiwan and mainland China. Aircraft part of these subsidiaries wouldn't be used to fly to mainland China, but could fly to other destinations around the world. Most of these special Asia airlines are long gone. For example, Swiss Air Asia ceased operations when its parent, Swiss Air, went bankrupt in 2003. British Asia Airways was closed when British Airways decided that it would no longer fly to the island, and therefore the subsidiary was no longer necessary. Both Japan Asia Airways and Australia Asia Airways stopped when their parent companies, Japan Airlines and Qantas, went private and were no longer government-owned. The latter was the main criterion for China to ban these airlines from flying to both mainland China as well as Taiwan. Air France Asia ended when its parent Air France merged with KLM. Right away, all passenger operations were moved to the Dutch sister airline, and after a couple of years, the flight operations of Air France Asia were terminated as well, meaning the end for the Air France subsidiary. This gets us to the final one on the list, KLM Asia. Currently the only airline to still be around with the sole purpose of operating flights to Taiwan. If you've ever seen a KLM Asia aircraft, you may have noticed the few subtle but significant changes. To make sure the airline is no longer associated with the Dutch government, the flags are removed, as well as the crown on top of the logo. The latter because, since KLM Asia is a different company and is no longer an official royal company like KLM, there are currently 9 aircraft in the special Asia livery, all 777s. Previously, KLM also used the 747 for their operations to Taiwan, but the airline retired the 747 at the beginning of the pandemic. In the past 2 years, KLM has flown irregular to Taiwan. First, the flights were cancelled altogether due to the pandemic, and in recent weeks, the airline had to cut back the frequency drastically as it can't fly over Russia anymore. Right now, the airline operates a single flight a week to Taiwan via Bangkok. Since KLM is currently only operating a single flight a week to Taipei, most of the 777s will be used on different routes in the KLM network, albeit never to mainland China. Did you know about these special airlines to avoid geopolitical issues? Have you ever been on a flight with KLM Asia or with one of the other special Asia airlines? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing to Let's Talk Aviation. If you have any suggestions for a future video, feel free to let me know. I look forward to hearing what you would like to see here at Let's Talk Aviation.